For all your TCG needs, make sure to check out alphatradingcardgames.com. What's up everybody, it's a seperately another TCG match in the standard format using our Annihilape BX and regular Annihilape cards. They work nicely together. You can definitely use them on their own too, but at least for now I'm using them together. Perhaps in the future I might just favor the Annihilape, the regular Annihilape completely. It just speaks more to me as a regular Pokemon. I always try and make those work. It's almost like my mission. I guess the only thing I do in Pokemon TCG, trying to make these regular Pokemon work as a goal in this day and age. But it's right up my alley. It's a regular Pokemon, you know, can do a lot of great damage as a revenge Pokemon if your opponent has taken a lot of prizes. And it's got a good second attack too that you can use quickly enough and do heavy chunks of damage if your opponent hasn't taken any prizes. Wild as Whoop G is how we call this deck. Now anyway, I opened up with Mimikyu. My opponent opened up with this Meloetta, so we know what the deal is. Fusion Strike, Mew. I hate this deck. I hate everything about it. And I guess there's another thing that I should have mentioned in the deck profile that I forgot about. You know, it's not just the Gardevoir Psychic deck that's a problem for you. This might even be a bigger problem, or I guess maybe the Gardevoir deck would be worse, because this is just, to me, this is like a bad matchup in almost any deck that I use. I mean, for crying out loud, they made specific counters for this deck, like the Mightyena and the Dark Drapion attack for free and then can hit them for the darkness weakness. I mean, damn. Anyway, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to throw down the Path to the Peak. I normally don't want to throw this down, but I'm just going to do so in this case, because if they just start drawing 50 cards with the Genesect, it's just over. I can't compete with that. I can't compete with the speed and power of this deck, the consistency of this deck, and not to mention the damn weakness. Annihilape BX, I mean, the second attack wouldn't do me many favors, especially with the resistance they get. But I mean, if I do the first attack for 240 and I'm almost dead, I mean, if you don't do it, you're fucked. If you do it, you're fucked either way. So it's just, there's nothing really positive for me in this matchup. They just need to get a lot of prizes for the regular Annihilape to be good. I mean, having more of the regular Annihilape would have been better. But anyway, so it looks like the Path to the Peak did put in some work. He couldn't get rid of it. Normally, they just always have their own stadium ready to just throw down to get rid of your own. But it stuck around, which is good. And this way, I can start getting some KOs while he's still sort of in the process of setting up. He didn't really manage to do much when he can't use the Genesect. And hopefully I get lucky enough he can't get the Mew VMAX, and then I can just get a few KOs on that before it evolves and try and get a good lead. We get rid of a few of the Fusion Strike energies too. That can be useful as well when you get rid of their energies. And get the Gutsy Pickaxe. Maybe we can use that. I didn't use the Iono on purpose because if he's stuck, I don't want to help him out. When the, I guess, Annihilape is toast, or if I see that he's making more progress and it's no point for me trying to hold on to it, then I'll play it when we gotta set up more. But for now, I want to see what he can do. And it looks like he did get rid of my stadium. It only lasted for a turn. I suppose I did get one turn out of it. It's better than nothing. But I mean, now he's going to be able to draw 10 cards with Genesect, and it's game on. So we're definitely going to use the Iono next turn. And I mean, I'm not even going to get the max value at this point. But to be honest, this is a losing game. You got to get really lucky, like with a Path to the Peak staying there, them not being able to set up, and when you keep attacking, doing high damage, it's your only way. If they start to get rolling, no matter what you do, I mean, they're gonna have the answer. I mean, the saddest thing is that's why I hate this deck. It just has everything. Even if I would want to put like the Mimikyu and try and buy some time, Mew has that attack where it ignores effects. So it really is just this archetype. They gave it everything. Free retreat, you got it. Consistency, draw power, you got it. Energy acceleration, you got it. Everything, man. It's not missing really anything. It's just the build it yourself, kind of like the Yu-Gi-Oh archetypes. I mean, it's a much different type of brokenness. I don't want to say level because I think Arceus Palkia GX is still ahead, but it's a different type of brokenness. It's the type of brokenness where every card is broken and works in conjunction together perfectly for an ultimate combo of brokenness. Arceus Palkia GX, it was just an extremely insane card on its own and made anything much better that it was paired up with. Mew is just a lot of broken cards all around. You got your draw power guy, you got Mew copying attacks, having free retreat, you know. You got your regular tech dudes, you got a dude that blocks damage. I mean, you got your supporter that gives you energy, you got the Cramomatics, and the cards that, you know, discard cards from your hand that pair up with the damn Genesect perfectly. Battle VIP, they pretty much made that card to work with this deck. Even if it works in other decks, it works in this deck the best, you know, turbo based decks. Anyway, so I got a good lead, but I mean, he's gonna get the kill on the Annihilape right now, and I'm gonna need something to respond. The shitty part is that stadium, it's the one that gets rid of your dudes. They go into the lost zone as opposed to the discard pile, so I won't even be able to recover my guys. At this point, the regular Annihilape is more valuable than the EX, and I'm gonna need to see some shit. So we get the copycat, and yeah, not much I can do with the Miriam for now. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna use the switch just to get it out of my deck. This is just a way to just burn it, draw more cards with copycat, because I need to see what I gotta see here. And I do see the Annihilape, I do see the candy, so we're gonna make a perfect attack. And things are going pretty well. I can't believe it myself. He favored the Genesect, which is quite strange when you think about it. So he's gonna lose that. He's gonna lose a bunch of energies too. And I'm putting in a position where I gotta get one more prize. I suppose this way, I mean, the Mew, if he's gonna use the Mew for sure now. It's almost like I'm getting damn 7 prizes. So he's trying to make it as hard as for me as possible, which makes sense. But as long as he goes into that 1 prize range, the regular Annihilape is so strong, he can get a 1-hit KO with the Mew, no problem. It's just a matter of, I gotta see the other one. So he kills my guy, pat to the peak, sticks, and we don't really got a supporter that I can use though, you know. It's only gonna give me 1 card. So promoting the Manaphy as a decoy there, and I'm gonna get the Mew as well. I think the best thing to do right now is to retreat the Manaphy, use the Mew, try and just see a few things, see some items. Can't give me a supporter card. And what are we gonna do? Are we gonna play the no? I'm gonna be down to 1 card. I limit his hand as well a little bit, but I don't think it really matters that much now. And we see the energy search. Shitty, of course. So we're gonna use this to get a fighting energy, and then Mew. You gotta give me something new, and then next turn I gotta see a supporter. I need to see like my best supporters now, not the Ionos. Otherwise, we're fucked again. I came so close, man. Kinda lucky, but I guess it can happen. Pat to the peak, putting in the work. It depends on the variants. I mean, most of the Fusion Strike decks that I know, they run a lot of stadiums. I guess this guy might be running a few, who knows. But Path to the Peak just gave me the advantage that I needed. But it looks like it's not going to be enough. So I have a rare candy in hand. I just need Annihilape, the regular one. The EX isn't going to do, and pretty much nothing else is going to do. I need to see that card to make an attack and win. Otherwise, he's just going to outpace me. Mew is out. We're promoting the Primeape. There's nothing really I can do. And top deck, level ball. So it's an L. Too bad. I mean, I tried, came kind of close. Usually won't be the case. They're usually going to be destroying you. But GG, I suppose. I hate this deck, but it is what it is. Put in some work at least. Maybe in the future we'll manage to score a victory against this deck. Who knows? But that's a GG. I mean, I make my last attack. Can't do anything with the Primeape. And Mew is going to finish us off. Hope you enjoyed it. Subscribe to the channel. Leave a like. Share this video with your friends. And I will see you guys on the next one. What